Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about weather. So do you remember whenever we are planning anything, we are going for outside or we are organizing any function, in that case we are first of all discuss about the weather. Even if the sky is quite cloudy, then our parents said that take an umbrella and then go outside. And for before every match, the expertise always discuss about the weather before start the game. So why they are doing this? So in this chapter we will learn about this. So if we observe the daily weather report, it carries some information, and this information is regarding the temperature, humidity and rainfall during the past 24 hours. That means whatever we are getting the information, it is for the past 24 hours, and also it is predicted the weather for the day. That means the upcoming days, what will be the weather, it is also predicted by the weather report. Humidity, it is the amount of water vapor present in the air. It is the measure. That means if we say the atmosphere is too much humid, that means it contains lots of humidity. It contains lots of water vapors in the air. So weather report are prepared by the meteorological department of the government. So these meteorologists will prepare the weather report in the meteorological department of government, and this department collect the data of temperature, wind, etc., and make the weather prediction. So they are only predict the weather, they are not saying that it will be there. That means if they are saying that tomorrow will be raining, so they are saying they that tomorrow may be raining. That means they are only predicting, they are not saying that the exact report, or they are not predicting the exact circumstances. So rainfall is measured by an instrument called the rain gauge. That means if we want that how much rain is falls, in that case we have to use an instrument that we call the rain gauge, and it is basically measuring cylinder with funnel on the top to collect the rainwater. That means we have to take a measuring cylinder in which the calibration is there, and on the top it contains a funnel. So whatever the rain is fall on the funnel, it will collect in the measuring cylinder, and by the calibration we can know that how much rain is fall. Now, do all the 7 days have the same maximum and minimum temperature, humidity and rainfall? So obviously not. Maybe the 2 days have the same maximum and minimum temperature, but all the parameters can't be same for a week. That means there will be a considerable variation in these parameters. So, the day to day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc., are called the weather at that place. Now, the temperature, humidity, and the other factors that are affecting the weather, that are known as the elements of weather. That means anything that is affecting the weather, whether it is temperature, it is humidity, it is wind speed, it is rainfall, whatever. So all these factors that affect the weather, we call them elements of weather. And the weather of the place change day after day and week after week. So it will not same, it may be change day after day, or it may be change week after week. Now by observing the weather report, we know that maximum and minimum temperature is recorded every day, and this maximum and minimum temperature is recorded by the help of an instrument that we call the thermometer, but a special type of thermometer is used for recording the maximum and minimum temperature, and that is the maximum and minimum thermometer. So this type of thermometer is used for measuring the maximum and minimum temperature. The maximum temperature of the day is basically measured at the time of afternoon, and the minimum temperature is basically observed or note at the time of the morning. So that is why we are feeling so much uncomfortable in the afternoon time and quite comfortable in the morning time in summer season. So just because in summer season the sunlight or the sun rays are too much high of intensity and or it is creating too much heat in the afternoon. That is why the maximum temperature is noted at the afternoon time. And just because at the morning the sunlight is not too much warm, that is why, or the environment is not too much warm, that is why we are feeling quite comfortable, and that is why the minimum temperature is noted at the morning time. Now all the changes in the weather are caused by the sun. That means if we say the temperature, the humidity, the rainfall, whatever is there, so all these changes is basically done by sun. And sun is the huge sphere of gases, hot gases at very high temperature. The distance of the sun from us is very large. Even then, the energy sent out by the sun is so huge that it is the source of all the heat and light on the earth. That means just because sun is very far away from us, then also it is emitting so much of light and heat, so that it is the main source of heat and light on the earth. So the sun is the primary source of energy that cause the changes in the weather. So whatever the changes are occur in the weather, it is done by the sun. Energy absorbed and reflect by the earth's surface, oceans, and the atmosphere plays an important role in determining the weather at any place. So whatever the sun rays are falls on the earth, so earth's surface will reflect it. Some of the part will absorb by the surface, oceans and atmosphere, and that plays a very important role in the weather of the place. So if you live in the near sea, then you can easily realize that the weather of the place is different from the place of the desert or near the mountains. So we know that if any person is living in the coastal area or any near beach, in that case he will observe the convection in the air. Then that's why the land breeze and sea breeze will occur. And due to that, the weather of the place is quite moderate in the coastal area. But if we are living in the desert or any mountain area, the weather of the place will quite different.